Axie endlessness certainly is a low-position coin with the ticker Axie that in every practical sense has a current worth of $4.22 and a market capitalization of $593,716,065. Digital currencies really have pretty lengthy past, the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in a truly significant way. These days, it's a resource class that certainly is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as lawful delicate in a significant manner. Some truly huge venture banks even in a real sense get Axie limitlessness and by and large other digital currencies as a group to essentially safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors, or so they in every practical sense thought. Presently, now is the right time to basically uncover our short, mid, and genuinely long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that truly depend on the readings of our remarkable crypto unpredictability file that by and large assists us with checking the market opinion and especially expect where in which the market plans to go, or so they really thought. At this point, the cost of Axie vastness truly is $4.22, while the coin at present sort of winds up at 53rd spot in the very generally speaking positioning, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. The said truly positioning by and large is assessed based on the resource's truly present value. That sort of is increased by its especially current market capitalization, an equation that essentially is applied all through every monetary market, kind of additional appearance. How digital currencies fundamentally have pretty lengthy past, the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients get the most pertinent information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, which certainly is genuinely critical. It's likewise essential to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, which explicitly is very huge. On September 12th, the cost of Axie boundlessness explicitly was at $4.15 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in a real sense added up to 1.09% in a genuinely huge manner. 7 days prior, on September 6th, Axie was esteemed at $4.55, which essentially intends that from that point forward, the cost in a real sense has varied by 0% in a sort of enormous manner. A month prior, on August 13th, the market member laid out the cost of Axie limitlessness at $5.87. In this way, the coin certainly has made a 28.13% move to arrive at its fundamentally present standings in a real sense. The examination of market capitalization in a real sense conveys genuinely equivalent significance in both digital currency and conventional business sectors in an exceptionally large manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology truly is utilized too in every practical sense. Decide the especially generally speaking position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, in an unpretentious way. Changes in market capitalization, quite certain or sort of negative, truly are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market may head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes, in both short and kind of long-haul points of view, in a by and large significant manner. This very specific by and large measurement explicitly is additionally used to check the strength of Axie boundlessness corresponding to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. To in a real sense decide the kind of current market capitalization of Axie, we generally duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will for the most part be basically made sense of later by the in every practical sense present worth of the digital money under survey, which is very critical. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie limitlessness for the most part remains at $593,716,065, which frames the reason for its extremely present kind of positioning that sort of was referenced before in a genuinely significant manner. Recently, on September 12th, Axie had a market capitalization of $585,195,068, or so the sort of thought. Keep going week, on September 6th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in every way that really matters was recorded at $641,366,910, or so the by and large thought. A month prior, on August 13th, the market worth of Axie boundlessness especially was surveyed to sort of be $824,120,000, which in a real sense is very critical. Absolute inventory considers the quantity of coins that in every practical sense have previously been delivered by different means, for example through mining. These digital currencies can really be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers. This really metric likewise considers the coins that by and large have been progressively transitioned away from through the interaction called consuming, which especially is applied to control the expansion rate, which generally is genuinely huge. At this point, the by and large complete stockpile of Axie limitlessness is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, or so they fundamentally thought. Ultimately, the coursing supply sort of is utilized to truly compute the market capitalization and truly evaluate the coins in every way that really matters, current remaining in the positions in an unobtrusive way. It indicates the certainly generally speaking measure of axes that is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that certainly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly really put unavailable for general use out of the blue, which basically is very critical. It's by and large accepted that digital currencies that have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million generally are the most appropriate for especially long-haul speculation, since they generally are kind of prone to by and large value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, which is genuinely huge. At this point, Axie boundlessness sort of has a coursing supply of 148,847,526 coins, really as opposed to mainstream thinking. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume related with axes arrived at the mark of $23,118,583. Recently, on September 12, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame basically remained at $27,746, so Axie vastness essentially is a low-position coin, with the ticker axes, that in every practical sense has an especially present worth of $4.22 and a market capitalization of $593,716,065, which really is very huge. 7 days prior, on September 6, how much axes that basically was traded between market members truly was assessed at $14,795,097 in an in every practical sense enormous way. Presently sort of comes an opportunity to truly make sense of exhaustively the quintessence of the crypto unpredictability file, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to essentially predict the way that Axie boundlessness will in every way that really matters follow over the kind of next 1 to 5 years in a genuinely significant manner. CVIX in a real sense is the consequence of the careful work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with a remarkable recipe for checking and envisioning the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the creative especially profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of